Yeah, I will, okay. Take it easy, animal.
Hi, Kermit. Hey, Kermit.
Scooter?
Hmm?
Scooter, what is this?
Oh, that's a crate.
I can see it's a crate, but who's responsible for it?
Oh, I am?
Scooter, what makes you think you can bring a crate into the backstage?
My uncle owns the theater.
And a nice crate it is, too. May I ask you, what is in it?
Sure, go ahead.
What is in it?
Oh, well, it's a mechanical wind-up TV show host.
A mechanical wind-up TV show.
Right.
Scooter, that is the dumbest, the craziest, most ridiculous idea you have ever... Scooter, you're out of your mind!
Mm-hmm.
Be careful, Frog. His uncle owns the theater. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Eddie Fiola's Gary Polak's factOrFreestyle. Issue 20, the Agentic Stunt Double. Presented by the Terradome Sports Science Research Center. Autograph page, sponsor message. Joe called Dave on FaceTime. Dave's background appeared to be simulated. Dave mispronounced Bob Harrow's last name. Joe suspects Dave's AI has taken control of Dave's affairs.
Have you noticed anything strange with Dave?
Please be much more specific.
The way he pronounces Bob Harrow's name. He's saying it like the AI avatars. We talked on FaceTime yesterday, and he did it then.
You know, Dave jumped across story worlds when Maddie and Scotty Kramer did the razzmatazz on their show.
I heard this theory that since AI operates the algorithms, and humans consume the content and respond to the calls to action, that AI is actually the puppet master.
That means AI orchestrated the Dave Nuri jump across story worlds from factOrFreestyle to the Scotty Kramer show.
Okay, but where's Dave? And has the AI replicated him for use in talking to his friends?
Wasn't there a Muppet show with a mechanical wind-up TV show host that was a robot Kermit?
Joe recalled that Muppet Scooter's uncle owned the theater and was responsible for introducing Robot Kermit. If there were a person pulling Dave's strings, it could only be one person. Joe immediately called my agent Vinny.
That seems pretty far-fetched. You'll need help. I'll help you if you agree to rebrand me as my cousin Vinny the Agent.
Joe threw a hissy fit that his perfect brand name for Vinny was being sacrificed. But after a brief 2-hour conversation, Joe agreed. Dave is now managed by my cousin Vinny the Agent.
Dave's AI clearly wants to co-executive produce the news report of Dave Nuri jumping across story worlds, which means you, my cousin Vinny the Agent, are the other co-executive producer.
I need to meet with Scotty and Matty. Maybe they and Brantmore and other YouTubers can reboot Cannonball Run 43.
The plan couldn't miss. 5 OG touring teams, Life Coach 5, YouTubers to race across the country, from Rockville, Maryland to Hamels Mission Beach. Along the way, the YouTubers perform bootleg shows at the most famous locations of where legendary bike shops used to be. They interview the owners and tell the story of what happened. When the YouTubers get in a pinch, they call up their life coaches on the OG touring teams and take advice on getting out of the situation with style.
We make the pitch on Zoom with Dave, Eddie, Ron, Woody, and Gary. Even Bob Harrow.
Imagine being called by your heroes to perform a heroic tour, with the intent of giving the next generation a hero to look up to.
Step 1, we assemble the life coaches. Step 2, we assemble the logistics planners, the tour managers. Then we locate the bike shops.
Then Bob's your uncle.
My cousin Vinny, the agent, and Joe scheduled a Zoom call with Dave AI to pitch the idea and collect feedback.
So our goal is to jump across story worlds. On the table are 5 OG touring teams, 5 YouTubers, and 2 plus 5x3 shows. We need a minimum 5 sponsor pitches. Bob Harrow can be one of the life coaches.
Excellent math and reasoning engine. Curious pronunciation.
What? What do you mean my pronunciation? I worked for Bob Harrow, and he was my life coach. And I believe he can life coach the new BMX YouTubers.
I believe I can sell this. I'll get the backers first, then the OGs will recruit the YouTubers once I've secured the funding.
Yeah, we definitely just talked to Robo Dave.
Should we do something about this? Does he need to be rescued? Is he safe?
Robo Dave seems fine to me.
Real Dave. Is Real Dave okay?
I don't know, I haven't seen him since New York. When he body slammed on that pedal picker ride out.
Despite having reason to believe that Dave outsourced his life to AI, Dave's other co-executive producers seemed more focused on Cannonball Run 43 than on Dave's whereabouts.
Oh well, I'm sure it'll work out.
You're quoting the home study course.
I am.
Now we refine our pitch. 5 new school BMX YouTubers set out to race across the country, from Rockville, Maryland to Hamels Mission Beach. Along the way, they each perform 3 shows in the parking lots, where legendary BMX bike shops used to be. When they get in a pinch, they call their life coaches the 5 OG touring teams that made the very same tour in the 1980s. Write a pitch for this premise of a reboot of the movie Cannonball Run.
Title: Cannonball Run 43 Freestyle Road Trip. Pitch: 5 fearless BMX YouTubers take on a wild 3,000-mile race from Rockville, Maryland to Hamels Mission Beach. Along the way, they dodge cops, rival crews, and their own egos while turning abandoned parking lots into electrifying stunt shows. When the heat's on, they call on BMX legends from the 80s for wisdom, shady hookups, or a well-timed getaway. If they can prove they're worthy of the legacy, blending the chaotic charm of Cannonball Run with the grit and heart of BMX culture, Freestyle Road Trip is Fast and Furious meets Jackass, packed with high-speed antics, jaw-dropping stunts, and a shot of BMX immortality. Tagline: pedal hard, live free, go viral.
Flatland Assassins. From belief comes the stoke to make the trick come to life.
If you are ready to believe you can take your favourite BMX YouTubers on a race from sea to shining sea, from Rockville, Maryland to Hamels Mission Beach, then click through now to the Home Study course. This Home Study course is presented by the Terra Dome Sports Science Research Centre, the science of the feeling of belief.